this match. Great player, but she's bowling against the proven champion Liz Jonhnson. Has just taken the lead sitting on the bench as Jonhnson chops the 3 off the 6 in the 5th frame. Now Missy, let's see if she jumps right on top of it. She really looks sharp.
You know, she takes advantage. When someone makes a mistake, she's right there to jump on it. You know, I think right now she's got to be feeling like, hey, this is my day. We'll take a look at the replay. Just another beautiful shot. Watch this ball arc into the pocket, Deandra. I mean, those pins didn't have a chance.
No, that's a great bowler. You know, I grew up bowling with Missy, and we spent some time on Team USA together. And I'll never forget, in 2001, she needed 3 strikes in the 10th in Argentina to win the team event.
Yep, there's her dad, Frank, and her mom, Pat, and you can see where she gets that good smile. Frank's got a good smile, too.
She can put the squeeze on Liz Jonhnson with a strike here and take a 13-pin lead.
She got a little slower, boy, but it was a good direction down the lane. I thought she was just a touch slower with that ball. You can see her ball speed at 17.6.
The overhead shot. Look at how perpendicular her foot is to the foul line. That means her hips are square, her swing is straight, and the ball is true. Now Jonhnson, let's see how she reacts. She's never been pressed all day, and now all of a sudden she's in arrears.
Yeah, she needs to get it going right now. That's just high pipe. She did make a ball change.
Guess it was the right one.
Oh, man. All right, Liz Jonhnson, let's see if she can press Bellinder with a strike on this lane. She struggled here.
Oh, solid 10.
It's a good shot off her hand.
Not much you can do about that, right, Deandra?
No. Might be the rack, too. Missy re-racked on that lane.
Looks like a little open pocket, but it's an equilateral triangle on 12-inch centers, all 10 pins, and as long as they're within a 1/4 inch of tolerance of that, there's a legal pin set, and that's the way it goes.
I think she's disappointed that she missed that spare, and really it's energizing this young lady right here, Bellinder.
Well, she's got a great match game demeanor. I mean, Missy is
unflappable,
something like that, and it makes you press. You know, you're sitting on the bench, and you know the other girl's watching her, and she acts like she's going to really put you away. She's very aggressive.
She wants 10 more pins of a lead. Oh, solid 7-10.
Terrible break. It was a really good shot off her hand. Looked good going down the lane.
You know something, Marcia? We never saw that kind of pin action years ago before synthetic lanes. You know, when we bowled on wood lanes and plastic balls.
Well, you can see. Watch the 5-pin go behind the 7. Actually, and then it's just a flat 10 with the 5-pin going behind the 7.
Too much angle. Should be trailing by 1 if she gets the 10-pin.
You know, that smile she always has on her face is probably symbolic of just having a place to bowl. You know, we never got to see a tour out of college, and she's just happy they're somewhere to bowl and to perform and have a platform.
That's a good point, Deandra, and of course the USBC and the resurrection of the U.S. Women's Open, and finally the being able to bowl on the PBA Tour later on in the year. These top 16 girls that qualify through the U.S. Open qualifier, you'll be seeing them as the men's tour starts out later on in the year. Now Missy up in the critical frame.
Wow. And just like Liz on lane 23, the solid 10. You know, the women deserve to have a venue where they can show off their great talents.
Missy trailing by 1 if she converts the spare. Liz Jonhnson, who has been struggling the last 2 or 3 frames with a
slide.
How often have we seen that being the determining factor to energize your opponent and also put her farther behind the match? Liz Jonhnson just jumped up on the line.
Yeah, and
we're going to see that rocket ball now. There will be no slow shots from Liz Jonhnson now that she's captured the lead sitting on the bench.
Push. Got that 10 out that time.
So she energized that ball, and you're right, Bo. You know, when she gets into the lead, it's like she can just smell it, and it does get a little bit faster. Kind of reminds me of, we see this replay of her really extending nicely through the ball. Great ball speed. I know when Dick Weber, when he needed a strike, he went with more speed. Look at that, 20.4 miles per hour. That's getting it right on down the lane.
That's men tour speed, and that's very important. And right now, I expect to see it 20.4 or higher, as this is a big, big shot in the match.
Perfect shot right there.
Yeah, she was given a gift and then just jumped all over it. Same ball speed at 20.4.
Same board. That's pretty sharp. Well, Missy has to bounce back right now. Her U.S. Open for 2007 is on the line in the next 2 frames. They are must-strike frames starting right here.
She can shoot 214 if she strikes out. That would force. That's got to hurry. There's one of them. If she shoots 214, Liz Jonhnson would have to shoot a 19 fill in the 10th frame. Not a given.
I agree. This is mandatory here. The situation is simply this for Missy. She absolutely must strike on this ball or cannot win.
If she gets this one, if she gets this strike and not the next one, she still has a chance.
Correct. This is mandatory. Missy must strike.
One of the truly bad breaks in contemporary bowling, you slap the 10 pin and you leave a half 7.
Well, she can't fault herself, Bellinder, on her execution. She can check her luck quotient a little bit. It's a little low right now, but she
bowled a great game.
Yes, she did.
Look at how fast that 10 pin goes out, and the 7 pin just sort of goes, nope, not going to do it.
Missy has a lot of experience bowling with the men, too. She bowled a lot of regionals in that.
And she showed it.
Yeah.
But she was the first woman ever to actually join the PBA, the men's PBA tour, and then later she won a PBA regional event. So, well, she certainly, she gets $6,000 as a consolation prize, and she made a lot of friends with this great smile, right there.
Liz Jonhnson is a winner. We'll be back to talk to Liz and her thoughts about the match right